Hey, babes, guys and girls, David Essel here. Just wanted to share a little bit more about our brand new book, a deep spiritual novel, How to Experience Heaven on Earth. I'm going to read chapter 2 to you, How to Experience Heaven on Earth. There you go, in and out. I want to read chapter 2 to you, and every once in a while, I'm going to add a new chapter. In every chapter, there's a different thought about deepening our spiritual path. Maybe it's about faith. Maybe it's about forgiveness. Maybe it's about letting go. Maybe it's about more prayer. Maybe it's about more meditation. But every chapter offers a new thought, a new idea on how to experience heaven right here on earth. So let's just jump right into it. Chapter 2, sharing our healing energy. The next morning, the young monk rose with the sun, as he did every day, thinking about the many sessions he shared with the old monk. He began to see more clearly that the path he had chosen was the right one. It is his path to serve humanity through his writings, as well as his path to serve God through his work with humanity. And it all become very clear upon his first talk with Brother Francis. Enlightenment had arrived, and he, as discussed by many, was never the same. The idea behind this book was that a young man goes into a monastery to become a monk, and he thought all of his answers to the world would be easy. He thought experiencing heaven in the monastery would be easy. And then he's come across some challenges. And as I read through the book, I think you'll be able to follow his challenges. And by the way, if you weren't with me when I read chapter 1, just go to my YouTube channel and Google David Essel, Heaven on Earth, How to Experience Heaven on Earth, chapter 1. And you'll be able to get that chapter. And now we're on chapter 2, so enjoy it. There was a shift in his energy, an opening of his heart. By some unexplainable means, he noticed more people drawn to him than ever before. Whether walking in the market or attending a community meeting, he noticed people from all walks of life staring at him. They did not know him, he thought, so how is he drawing all this attention? As foreseen by Brother Francis, later on in life, his writings would be read by people from all over the world. Only those at the monastery knew of his ability to help people heal by the words he put on paper. So why would others who knew nothing about his path be drawn to him now? He remembered a recent event that took place while walking down one of the city streets with Brother Mark. The young monk and Brother Mark changed out of their robes and into more comfortable clothing. The young monk noticed people staring at him as they passed by. "My dear friend," Brother Mark said, "you are drawing the eyes of many, yet you do not know them. That is a gift that only a few ever receive." From across the street, the young monk saw the same thing happening. People slowed down as they walked to stare at the two monks, now dressed as laity. They walked in silence for a while, then decided to get something to eat. And again, as they entered the restaurant, the same thing occurred. "Maybe you were a rock star in another life," Brother Mark chuckled, "and these are your fans who still recognize you today." As they laughed, it became very apparent that the young monk was attracting attention everywhere he went. Upon returning to the monastery, the young monk decided it was time to find the answers to the question that had dogged him for several weeks. "What is occurring that is drawing all these people to me?" he asked. He returned to the stream to find his favorite spot and once again focused on becoming one with the scent of the forest. He absorbed each and every sound of the babbling brook so that he could become one with the water. Once in this state, he silently asked the question again and then waited for his answer. As had happened before, just as he was about to rise to leave with no answer to his question, he sensed the old monk sitting near him. "Brother Francis," he whispered, "is that you?" Without turning around, he knew the old monk was right by his side. "Yes, my young friend, I am always with you, but now you are beginning to sense my presence more readily. Remember this," he continued, "as you grow more each day, the questions you harbor will continue to grow too." Isn't that interesting? It is part of your path. It is part of everyone's path if they choose to accept it. The people who stare at you are feeling your healing energy. You have prayed for the ability to help mankind, and your answers are being shown by the people who actually see you. They know and can sense that you are here to help. Absorb these actions with gratitude. Use this as a sign. Regardless of how many challenges you face, it is still the right path. Right to heal, right to spread joy, and feel the joy yourself. The young monk sat and took in every word of his old friend. He let Brother Francis's wisdom seep into his soul. He wished everyone had a guide like this. He wondered if everyone did have this type of a mentor, but just didn't realize it. He knew that the signs he was receiving, that everyone else receives in one way or another, were there to keep him focused on his life's work. He decided that his next article would be aimed at helping people to keep pushing forward in life, even when times are tough. It's all about helping each other, he thought, period. He rose and turned to thank Brother Francis, but the old monk was gone. At that very moment, he heard the wind through the trees talking to him. Carry on, shine bright. The torch of light is showing the way for each of us to bear every day. Was it the breeze itself or the old monk talking to me? The young monk wondered. His heart was open, his mind expanded. His soul filled the forest as he returned to the monastery. His writings circled the world, and it is said that all who read them were transported to a higher place, a place where faith ruled. Slow down and let faith settle your soul and bring you home, home to yourself, heaven on earth. Watch this video again and listen to chapter 2. Really go into it. Maybe even listen to it with your eyes closed and see what that message means to you. I believe, like the young monk said, that everyone has the opportunity to help other people to heal. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter the car you drive. It doesn't matter if you're single, divorced, or in a great relationship or in a crappy relationship. None of that matters. What matters is, are you tapping into this heaven on earth feeling? Are you tapping into slowing down, taking time for yourself, to explore, to question, to wonder? Is the path you're on accurate? Is it correct? Is it time to change? Is it time to ask for help? This book was a gift to me. It was channeled through me. I never wrote an outline. I never did anything to prepare myself for the book. It just kept flowing and flowing and flowing. If you want to get a copy of the book, the website is here, talkdavid.com or davidessel.com. I know it'll have a great impact on your existence. In the near future, I'll be reading chapter 3 as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have an awesome, awesome day. Talk to you soon.